In other news, more than 150 employees at the Houston Methodist Hospital in Texas were fired or resigned after failing to comply with orders to get a COVID-19 vaccination to continue working there, according to a hospital spokeswoman. Officials, Houston Methodist told its staff they needed to have received a COVID-19 vaccination by June 7 or be suspended for 2 weeks. Jennifer Bridges, the nurse and spokesperson for the former employees of Houston Methodist Hospital in Baytown, who resigned or were fired because they refused to get the COVID-19 vaccine, says she wants to set a precedent. Take a look.
After many efforts to try to negotiate with Methodist, they wouldn't hear us. So we decided to start a lawsuit where I contacted a lawyer. 117 people joined us initially. Now we're about to add another 70. We want Methodist to be held accountable for their actions. We want the public to see that we should not have lost our jobs and that Methodist is not properly giving people informed consent or talking about adverse reactions. We want the public to be properly informed of this shot before they take it themselves, because the risks for me are too great. I've personally seen adverse reactions with employees and patients, everything from severe headaches to blood clots to paralysis to even death. And at my age, my benefits from getting this vaccine aren't much at all because I only have a 1% chance of dying from the virus anyways. So the risks are so much greater that when you add up risk versus benefits, it just doesn't equal out. I don't want the chance of ruining the rest of my life over this shot that I do not need. They're the first hospital that did this, and everybody is waiting on board to see if they can do it next. We want to hopefully win this battle so the federal government has to enforce laws, and we hope to save the rest of the nation from going through the same anxiety-provoked situation that we went through.
Nearly 200 staff had been suspended, the New York Times reported, and protests were staged against the mandatory vaccine rule. Nearly 200 staff had been suspended, again, according to the New York Times. Now, last month, 117 staff members filed a lawsuit against the hospital, accusing it of forcing its employees to be human guinea pigs as a condition for continued employment. The lawsuit was dismissed by a judge who said the vaccine safety was not at issue and that Texas law only protects employees from refusing to commit a crime. Houston houses the world's largest medical complex, the Texas Medical Center, a sprawling district that includes hospitals and research universities. The medical center employs more than 106,000 healthcare workers in all and sees some 10 million patients a year.